Hey everybody, what's up? Mike here, chilling with my coffee, my Spidey coffee, night coffee. Yeah, that's right, it's nighttime. It's like, I forgot to put my watch back on after I charged it. It's almost 11 o'clock tonight here in Oklahoma. Just got off work tonight. Just wanted to check in. I wasn't planning on doing a recording or anything, but here I am, chilling on my back patio because it's pretty nice outside. I thought, even though the lighting's bad, nobody cares. So it's just me here tonight. It's today and tomorrow. Wife and kids are at her sister's house. So I like when the house is quiet. I also hate when the house is quiet. Any of you guys, have a lot of kids, you understand what I'm talking about. You get so used to somebody constantly, Dad, 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 you want to know something? Dad, can I show you something? Dad, look at this. Or in the case of my teenager, nothing. Except, Dad, can I have more screen time? Dad, can I go see something like about My Chemical Romance or watch this anime with me? She's like she had me watch Death Notebook. I'm not sure what that's all about. It's a little weird for me. But I made a deal with her because I think it's important to watch stuff. So for me to watch her stuff. So I told her that I would watch any episode of any anime that she wanted, episode for episode, and she's got to watch all 15 seasons of Supernatural. So for every one episode of Supernatural, for 1 hour long episode, I have to watch two 30-minute anime episodes of whatever. And she agreed to that. She thinks it's a good deal. I've tried to get her to watch Supernatural before, but she's like, I don't want to, because I don't think I'll like it, even though it's everything that I would like in a show. Which she does. She's enjoying it. She said it's better than she thought it would be, which is high praise from her. I mentioned that in videos before. That's like giving it like a rave review and a freaking Emmy award for, best screenplay or whatever. Yeah, so she's enjoying that. Supernatural is a personal favorite for me. I've seen every episode multiple times, so she's gonna enjoy it. She loves horror stuff. Scream is like her favorite movie, so it's like how can you say you wouldn't like Supernatural? It's amazing. She's Her favorite character from Scream is Billy. She loves Skeet Ulrich. I don't know what to say about that. Between Sam and Dean, she prefers Sam. So I don't know if you guys have any opinions among Sam or Dean and Castiel. If you have any thoughts on that, your preference, put it in the comments down below. Let's see who everybody's got. If it's Team Dean or Team Sam or Team Cass, Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Um, just kind of just reflecting on the quiet of the house. You know, I talk often about being lonely in general, feeling lonely. It's not always that it's even a bad thing, because it's not. Sometimes to hear the things that you don't normally hear, you require that solitude. You require that stillness, that quiet. And the other thing I would say about it is, when you're alone, it is a perfect opportunity to get back in touch with the most important person in your life. That is you. It's a good chance to get into your own head. I know sometimes we try and avoid being in there for very long, because let's be honest, sometimes there's some weird shit in there. Okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat that. Sorry, I'm just chilling with my cigar here. Just taking the edge off, trying to get myself, it's not quite into a meditative state, but it's a relaxed state. And use the opportunity to, well, what usually ends up happening when I'm at home by myself with nobody around is I end up playing a game on my PlayStation or going down some very, very deep rabbit holes on YouTube. I don't consider myself a conspiracy theorist, but let's just say that some of the rabbit holes are more interesting than others, okay? A good conspiracy theory can be very entertaining. Like, the crazier, the more entertaining they can be. So, I mean, it's just got to be said. And some of them are true. You never really know. One that I've always kind of held in the back of my mind is I always felt like Diddy had Biggie killed. Okay? I don't have any evidence of that. But, it just, for 20 years, that's just what I've thought. It's like Biggie's gone. All of a sudden, Diddy's got, well, I guess he was Puffy back then. Puff Diddy's got a new song out, memorializing his friend. And all of a sudden, he's making, shit tons more money and launching his own personal hip hop career outside of just, being producer and all that other stuff. It's like all of a sudden he just had to get in on the action too. And he just couldn't, I guess have Biggie around to take up space, or he just decided that Biggie was the appropriate launching springboard for his own personal hip hop career. I don't know what it was, but that just always made sense to me. If you think that maybe happened, if you think it was something else, who killed Biggie? Now, I don't think Diddy would have been behind Tupac. I don't know who it would have been on the West Coast who would have done something like that. Maybe I should look into it a little more. I don't know. I mean, Diddy's in prison now for other stuff, so I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. But, Al Capone got busted for taxes. Diddy got sent to prison for weird ass sex parties. Everybody's got their Achilles heel, right? Yeah, I guess so. But no, I just thought I'd spend some time with myself. I still have to work tomorrow. That's why I couldn't go with everybody down to her sister's house. My wife is very close with her family. It's a little, it was a bit of an adjustment for me marrying into this family for that. Because my family, we're just not as close. I don't want to say we're not close at all, but her family's close is its own level. Like, her parents live a street over from us, which is great. I love her parents. They come over all the time, totally fine. But the best thing is that the kids get to see their grandparents a lot. So Ma and Pa get to be very active grandparents. They get to be very doting grandparents. It's funny because her dad, their Pa, is he loves being a grandpa. You can tell. He was a very bit of a hard-ass parent when they were kids. And now, my small children, anytime Tally says she needs something and one of us tells her no, Pa says, "Oh, come on, let her have it. She wants it." Miles, same thing. It's like he will give them anything they want. Nevaeh, same thing. He's been buying it from Nevaeh since she was 4 years old, and he shot her with a Nerf gun, and she fake cried, and he bought it. And he has been her sucker ever since. And let me tell you, nobody loves being grandparents more than these two. All right? They're good grandparents. She got a bunch of aunts and uncles and cousins that live within miles of our house. So they're a very close knit group. Her sister that she's at the house of now, she lives about an hour away. Her brother and his wife live about an hour past there. So that's like 2 hours. So they all meet up at her house all the time. She's on the phone with her mom and her sister very many times throughout the day, every day. So they're very close, and you just don't see it a lot these days. My family doesn't do that. In other cultures, it's not uncommon to have multi-generational homes. Parents, grandparents, children, grandchildren, like 4 generations living in the same house. It's not uncommon. It's unusual for America. We don't do that. But in other countries, it's not even considered unusual. It's just the norm. Clearly, your family is all going to stay in the same house. That makes sense, doesn't it? I wonder if it's mostly like a US thing where we feel compelled to leave our home, our parents' home, when we become adults and, blaze a path outward on our own and not come back. For better or worse, maybe we'd be in better shape, culturally speaking, if families stayed together like that more, because our family unit in the United States is sorely lacking these days. Nobody gives a shit. And it's sad, because family's all you got. It doesn't stop at blood. Sometimes they piss you off. My favorite Supernatural quote is where it's still on Supernatural. When Bobby tells Dean, he says, "What? You think family's supposed to make you feel good? Bake you an apple pie, maybe? They're supposed to make you feel like crap. That's why they're family. You don't get to pick your family. You don't have to like your family, but they're your family, and that bond is worth something. It's not as much in this country, I don't think, these days, but just it's easy to lose sight of what your family can mean to you." Your family, whether it's chosen family, whether it's birth family, whether it's blood family, they're all you've got in this world. They're the bonds that can't be broken. You can't let them be broken. So I know not everybody, I've had issues with family members in the past too. And, you can't, if you feel like you need to estrange yourself from friends in your life, from people that I understand. And if that's what you need to do, you should. But with family, you shouldn't. I mean, you should do what you can to make it stronger. Because your family is important. Now, I get it. If a family member is toxic, you do what you have to do to protect your own health, your own mental health. Yeah, I understand that, and you should. But you should still make every effort, not just to protect yourself, but to protect that relationship with that family member. I mean, you're their family too. And sometimes people don't see that they need you. Sometimes people don't see that they need their family. They don't see what they need. They don't see who they need. And sometimes you just can't save them. Sometimes you can't help them. But you shouldn't give it up without, trying. Because if it were you that was struggling, that was in that position, you would want them to not give up on you. So don't give up on them. Don't give up on your family. Ever. Easy to say, I know. Harder to do sometimes. Yeah. It's true. That's what makes them family. because it is sometimes really hard. Sometimes it is really hard. Yeah, I'll say it again. Sometimes it's really hard. Here, I'll save myself the edit. I'm just going to get close. Sometimes it's really hard to not give up on family. Okay? Emphasis. But it's worth it. Because at the end of the day, your family should always have your back and should always be, no judgment. Not always. It's, takes work like everything else. That goes back to my core principle of emotional honesty. Somebody's being a toxic douchebag in your family to everybody around them. Guess what? Everybody knows it. And guess what? Just fighting with that person's not fixing it, is it? No. So try some real honest communication. See if it works. See if it helps. It doesn't have to be a fix. It could be a start. Okay? And that's the most important thing. Take a step. I would say keep moving forward. Well, you know what? Moving forward is one step at a time. So take that first step. Take a step. Your relationship with somebody, family or not, is not what you want it to be. Fix it. Take a step. Say something. And may not work all the time. People have to want it too. It's not all on you, but you have to do your part. At the end of the day, I don't want to feel like I'm the guy who gives up on everybody. Now, there's a fine line between not giving up on people and, not knowing when to quit. Knowing when to quit is very important. You should. But don't give up either. I'd rather be known as the guy who tried too hard than the guy who gave up too easy. So just a few thoughts I had rattling around in the old empty brain here. So I'm just gonna chill, drop this up on YouTube. If you like what we're doing here on the channel, emotional honesty, key to everything, then subscribe to the channel, throw a like on the video, click the little bell, ding, 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 so you know when I drop a new video. And we're doing some deep dive discussions over in the Patreon group, the Grounds Crew, coffee puns, I love them. There's not even a paid tier, it's all just one open free tier, so come on over and join us. And that's all I got for tonight. So, be thankful for your family, blood and found, and other. I mean, I'm adopted, so yeah, not just blood, not just found, but they found me, I guess. So yeah, family is family. So remember, be good to yourself, be kind to yourself, quit being so fucking hard on yourself, okay? Because you don't deserve it. And remember, keep moving forward. And if you fall, try to fall forward, okay? See you later. Bye, guys.